The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Suriname against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Nicely aimed pass. And that pass isn't the best. Kimmich. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Raul. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Roberto Baggio. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now it's Stoichkov. Spread out to the left. Both sides exercising caution for now. Looking to play. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Suriname with the corner. There first. Kimmich getting this one clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Stoichkov! And this is Raul. No luck with that dink over the top. Raul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. So we're still where we started right now. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Diaz! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
This is a promising build-up. Now it's Raul. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tonali. No, that was never going to make it. A good-looking ball. Now it's Diaz. Now it's Raul. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul! And he has kept it out somehow.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That looks a good ball. And the shot! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Messi. He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. Roberto Baggio. Some resolute defending there. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Suriname have it back and can go again. Threads one in, and this is Raul. And he's managed to get free. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That'll be a throw.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chance for a shot! Well taken goal. And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Shapes to shoot! That's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
Suriname can really do with some bigger names standing.
And Bebeto! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Diaz is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Akanji. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's fabulous. And he leaps for it. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Oh, it's Raul. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
He's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Howson. Looking for options for movement.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's run loose here. And that is expertly dealt with. Tonali. Roberto Baggio. Given the lift of his goal. Now it's Raul. Now it's Diaz. Oh, look at the space. Diaz! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bebeto going after that. Roberto Baggio. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And Messi! And a neat finish! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
He was under real pressure there. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Raul.
Stoichkov. And it's Tonali. Diaz. And here's Raul. Tonali. Stoichkov. Now it's Raul. Tonali. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Spread it left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, nicely intercepted, and he's worked it through. And he's only too happy to take
There will
that
be
back.
1 minute added time.
Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Raul. Diaz. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to
Bienvenidos
raise
al
the mood
partido de
all
hoy.
around us.
Hoy se
After all,
enfrentan-
this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the man of the moment in every sense of those words is Marcus Rashford. Model player, a model humanitarian. His development really has been incredible on all fronts, and he's so much more than the speed merchant we saw on that remarkable debut.
Yes, he's... Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage...
Beto tries a shot! And Beto beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Well, as option...
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. So me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you
Hello,
to this
everyone,
day
and
one
welcome
clash.
to Old
And no
Trafford.
day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We are just getting started. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
That's good play. Jordan Henderson. Havertz. He's picked his way through. He's being urged to shoot. Terrific effort! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Burmo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bournemouth leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Over to the other side.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Diouf. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Van Dijk. And it's Tonali. Diouf. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Matheus Cunha.
Bournemouth have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Great ball if he can get... Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tidy finish. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. And that's it.
And just a quick reminder,
Thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a
Hello,
palpable sense of
everybody, and welcome
obligation
to today's match.
right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter,
And the shots!
well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time.
And that's it.
And if you do have a chance
with that,
today,
it
please
is
take
a
some
very
time
good
out
night
to give
to
your
you.
support to our better stadium.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello, everybody,
Two
and
teams,
welcome to
each
today's
seeking the
match.
perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
There
There's the whistle.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah,
Isak! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
he's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ødegaard goes short. And it's Thiago. Oh, good spread. And this is Thiago! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a sharp pass. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Havertz. Thiago. Eze. Thiago. Space for him to turn and look. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short.
Chance! That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's going right the way across. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Great chance! And he's done it!
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. It made him look a bit...
Shoots!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Duff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Bournemouth really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Thiago.
Thiago!
Really nicely worked opportunity. That's some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Ødegaard. Can he get on the end of this? Tonali. Saka. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Tonali. The ball has bounced loose now. Eze. Ødegaard. Distributed tidily. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Looking for the run. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Thiago. Lucas Paqueta. To Havertz. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Played into space. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Eze.
And a chance!
Corner number 4 coming up here. Ødegaard plays it short. now they can spring out of defence. And it's Eze. And here's Thiago. Thiago! And yes, it's there!
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Duke receives it in a good position here. Yeah. Eze, who can single-handedly make a difference. And he's managed to get free. Mohamed Salah! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
And the ball is out of play. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me
Please
to
take
thank
this
Jim Beglin
opportunity to
and
pay
to
a
wish
visit
you
to our
a very
official
good
store,
evening.
where memorabilia from today's match are now available.